we'll cover Python data types. Okay, but before covering Python data types, just recapitulating like the last function, I mean range function, as someone of you asked, right? So let me put like the range of 10. What is this? Like range between 0 to 10, but remember 10 will be excluded. As I mentioned, 10 will be excluded. So what it will give output is, so in Google Colab, when you run the cell for the first time, it is going to take some time, bit of time, and then next runs will be smooth. Okay, so it will show like it is a range, some range from 0 to 10. That's the output. Okay, now these things I have already shown you, but let me show you once more. Like for I in range 10, print I. What are the values that it will be printing? It will be printing 0 to 9, right? See 0 to 9, because 10 will be excluded. And Python starts from index 0. Remember that. And suppose you want to take some values from 5 to 10, 10 excluded obviously, so it will be printing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, for I in range 5, 10. So this is lower bound, this is upper bound. So lower bound is included, but upper bound is not included. Rest all values in between will come. Okay, so suppose I am going to print 1 to 10 with step value 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, whatever. So for I in range 1, 10, lower bound, upper bound, step value. So print I. It will print 1, 3, 5, 7, and so on. 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9.
Sorry to interrupt, Avinash.
Yeah,
Uh, can you
go
show me
ahead.
that code range 10? Actually, I run it, so it is showing me 0 to 10. Okay. You said 10 will be excluded, right?
Yes, 10 will
So
be
it should
excluded.
be 0 to 9,
No, no,
right?
no. I mean, see, okay, I'll tell you. Basically, it's 0 to 10 range only. Here, it's not printing all the values. It is showing that, okay, this function is range between 0 to 10. It's not, if you print it, uh, no, I mean, what it's showing is it's showing that this function is a range function, range value, range function, and from 0 to 10. It is not showing the individual values. Got it, right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So now let's start about Python data types. In Python, there are like data structures, like so we have list, we have tuples, we have sets, we have dictionaries. Okay. So what are these data types actually? Data structures. Data structures is nothing but to store data in various uh, formats, so that you can access some of the elements and you can use it in your code. That's the objective of using Python data structures. Now, what is list? List is when you define some elements inside first and third. I mean third bracket, opening third bracket and closing third bracket. Okay, these are the elements of a list. So suppose I want to create an object, list object x equal to, if I put uh, third bracket opening 1, 2, 3, 4. These are my elements or something like that. Say 10, 12, 13, 14. So now these elements become my elements of this list. So let me show you. Okay, if I run this list object, entire list object will be stored in x. Okay, now if I want to print it, print of x, like yesterday you have seen that x equal to 10, one single value, and print of x was giving us 10 output, right? Here it will be giving a list output. Let's see. So this is coming in a list output. So 10, 12, 13, 14, right? Now okay, I'll show you this letter. Okay. Okay. Suppose, okay, one more thing, like list can have any value. Okay, list can be having say character value, list can have integer value, list can have sets, list can have dictionaries, list can have sublist, etc. So let me create a list of integer as well as character values, both x equal to 1, 2, a and 5. Let's execute this and let's print it. Another list is having elements like 1, 2, a comma 5. So it's accepting. Okay, as I mentioned, list can have any element, any object inside. And suppose I want to create a list of list. So x equal to 1, 2, 3, again a list 4 comma 5. This is a sub list. Okay, this list is also included in x. This is a list of list. Let me execute it and let us print x. Okay, see, it's giving 1, 2, 3 comma 4 comma 5. So this is list of list. Now let me say create a different list: age 12, 16, 21, 25, 32. And as you know, how can you print it, right? So x is another list, third list, 11, 21, 27. Now it's important that you understand that how to access the elements from the list. Okay, remember Python starts from index 0. So this is index 0, but position 1, right? Index 0, position 1, index 1, position 2, index 2, position 3, index 3, position 4. So this is first position, second position, third position, fourth position, but index will be 0, 1, 2, 3. So if I ask like 0th value of x, it will be 11. First, I mean, one index value of x is 21, two index value of x 20, and value of x as index 3 will be 7. So if I want to access list element at index 2, okay, index 2 means 0, 1, 2. Remember the position will be 3. Remember this, okay? So x2. So which value will come as an output? Tell me, whoever does not know Python, what will be the output?
20.
Sorry, yeah,
20.
7.
no, not 7, 20.
20.
Yeah, because see, remember 0, 1, 2. So two index value is, second index value is 20, third position. And if I want to print index at 3, what will be the value?
7.
Right. Position 4, 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 index is 7. Yeah, any question? Hello? No question, right? Okay. Now, okay, this I've repeated actually. Okay, no, not repeated. So suppose I want to access the list at access the value of the list at index 1. So index 1 means position 2. So what will be the value? Index 1, 0, 1. So now 21 will come. 0, 1. That's why index 1 value is 21. So x1 is 21. Right? You understood how to access elements, individual elements. Now, okay, let me show you add few more lines. Suppose I want to access some elements, not individual elements. So this means okay. So remember, if I want to access some elements, not individual elements, so there will be a range actually. So ideally, it works like 0 to 2. Okay. If I don't put anything, that means whatever element is from the first position till second position. Remember, as I mentioned here also, when you are putting it is to 2, it 2 will be excluded. It will be putting like 0 comma 1. I mean, whatever value is at 0 index, that value, and whatever value is at first index, that value, those values will be printed. So you can remember that first position till second position. and second position is index 1, right? So let's see how it comes. X is to 2 is 1121. Now let's understand this. So x equal to 1121. I have asked machine to print till second position. So second position is 21. Is to 2 means 0 and 1. So it is printing 0th index and first index values 1121. Got it right. Now let's say another thing is, say x 2 is 2. This means as I mentioned, hash is for statement. If you want to write any statement inside code, put hash, so that otherwise it will give error. Okay, accessing all the elements from second index. Second index means third position. Till the last position. So is to 2 means first position till that position, and 2 is 2 means from that position, second position till last position. Okay, any question? So now let's print it and I'll explain you the logic. What's happening is, remember my list, the X list had only 4 elements. So index will be 0, 1, 2, 3. And I mentioned to take from second index till last index. So second second index is 0, 1, 2. So 20, 7. Let's see. Second index is 20 and third index is 7. And after that, there are no more indexes. That's why it's printing 20 and 7. So 2 is to last, 2 is to till last. Okay. Now let's say I want to print values in between say first index and second index, because 3 will be excluded, right? Third position, you can remember first index, second position till third position. Okay, let's see. So what it is doing is, whatever value is at index 1, that means second position, that is printed, as well as whatever value is at index 2 and third position is 20. If you don't remember, let me show you the list. This one, sorry. So second position, index 1 is 21. Third position, index 2 is 20. So 21 and 22 it's showing. Okay, 21 and 20. Got it right? Clear? How to access the elements from the list? Okay. Now let's say I want to append a new list, or say new individual element to the existing list X. So that function is x dot append. X dot append, appending a new element, a new list to an existing list. X dot append of 4. If I execute this and if I print X, so 4 element will be added to the last list. So last list was 11, 21, 20, 7. Now see, 4. One new element or list has been added. Right? So the new list is 11, 21, 27, 4. One more element because of this function, x dot append. Now let's say insert command. What is insert command? If I want to insert any value at that particular position, okay. So basically index. So if I want to insert 100 value at index 4, what is meant by index 4? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the index 4. Index 4. But when I'm inserting, it will add a new. It will insert a new value. So it won't update 4. It will insert 100 at fourth index, or say fifth position. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth position. So let's see what happens. X dot insert 4, 100. Let's see what happens. Then I'll explain you again. Okay. What's happening is 11, 21, 27, and after 7, the index is 4 and position is fifth. It's inserting a new value 100, but it's not affecting the existing value. So this will be now index 5 and sixth position, but this will be a index 4 and fifth position. Got it right? X dot insert index position, give the index position, and then put the value which you want to update or insert. I mean insert, not update. That's about insert. What about suppose you want to update some of the values from the existing list? How can you do that? As you know, like x of 4 means accessing an element at index 4. If you assign like a new value, okay, 101. So what will happen is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth index value is 100. And if I want to replace it by 101, so this 100 will be replaced by 100, 01. I mean 101. Now let's see what happens. X is now 11, 21, 27, 101, and 4. Got it right? Similarly, if I say put x of say 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. X5 equal to say 500. What will happen? Who can tell me? What will happen?
4 with 500.
Hello?
Replace 4 with
It replaces
500.
on the fifth position. Like
Yeah.
Replaces
instead,
mobile.
Okay. Yeah. So this is directly update, okay, not insert. What will happen is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this fifth index value, which was 4 earlier, will be replaced by 500. That's why new list will be updated list X will be 11, 21, 27, 101, and 500. No more 4 because we have already updated by 500, right? This is the new list. So remember this list now. Now say what we want to do is if I want to append a new list to an existing list. Append function you already know, I've shown you. But earlier we appended a single element. Now let's say append a complete list. Suppose I want define original underscore list, original list equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can define as per your own choice. New elements equal to 100, 200, 300, 400. And if I use this command like original list dot append and then new elements. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to append new element list to the original list. So let me print it, print appended list and then original list because original list only has been appended to, right? So let's print it. What will happen is this will be the original list. It will come as it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now it will create a list of lists, and this list is from coming from new elements. This list, right? 100, 200, 300, 400. So this list has been appended to this list, and the new list is this one. Enter this one. Got it right? Any question? Did you get it? Okay. Now say okay. So now let's say what is the function of extend? I mean, what is the output of extend function? If I want to extend a list, so it is similar to append, but the difference is in append list value will be added, but in extend not the list value, but the individual elements will be added. Individual elements will be added. That's the difference. So if I use the same script, the original list equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. New elements equal to 100, 200, 300, 400. Original list dot extend, not append, extend new elements. So print extended list from our original list because original list only has been extended to. So let's see what are the new values. New values will be 1 till 9. I mean whatever values you are there, and then 100, 200, 300, 400 will be added as an individual elements, not as a list. That's the difference between append and extend. Got it right?
can we take off the square bracket for the output, the extended list, the result which you highlighted in the blue?
You mean this one?
No, no, no. The result,
So
the output with the square brackets.
I mean I'm not getting. You mean
Next to the
can
400, there
make?
is a square bracket, right? The first, yeah, there is the
Uh,
bracket. Yeah.
yeah,
can
Yes.
we take off like by using the extend? Now we have taken off the new element extended with the
Correct.
square bracket.
I don't know. Okay. See, this is okay. Even if you extend this, the output will be list only. Okay, and list is always
Right.
Okay.
falls under the yeah, third bracket. So I mean, how can we take out? We can't take out. We can't take
Okay.
out because this is the data type of Python. I mean,
Okay.
it is meaningless to take this brackets off because this is data type in Python, and this shows us that how we are storing data, right? Okay, I mean it does not carry any meaning to take out this brackets.
Okay.
This is list object. I'll show you what is the data type of this. Okay, so if you check type of X, see this is a list object. So type of X means data type, right? So type of X is, or say type of original list is, this is also X. This is also list. And since it is a list, if you print it, it will come inside brackets, right? Now let's say got it right.
Yes.
Okay. Let's say we want to remove some specific values, like say 101 or say 500, etc. So that command is x dot remove that value. Okay, either 100, not this one. This is new. This is original list. So x is like this one is the x. Suppose I want to take out 101 element. So x dot remove 101. This will give me a new list. I mean same list updated with 11, 21, 27, and 500. 101 being removed. Let's see. X dot remove 101. As I mentioned, like it will remove 101 and rest all values will be coming. So 11, 21, 27, 101 removed, and then 500.
So only the value can be given, not the position, right?
I'll tell you, yes. I mean, for this command, yes. But if you want to delete any value from a particular position, this is the command del. Del of x2 means deleting the value at index 2 or position third. Suppose 0, 1, 2, I want to delete 20. How can we delete 20 without mentioning the value 20? I can use del x of 2. X of 2 means this value. Now let's see what happens. I have deleted the x value of x at index 2. Now let me print x again. 11, 21, C20 removed. 7, 500. Got it right? Del x of that index. Now let's say we want to create a list from range function directly without putting any value manually, but directly from range function. That also we can do. So what's the code? List of range of 0, 10, 2. 10, 2 is the step value. Okay. Let's see. Sorry. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. 10 won't be included. That's why 10 value is not there. If you are surprised like why 10 is not coming, I say 10 won't come. 10 is excluded. Okay. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. And this is again a list, right? So list of range is a data type of list. That's why this is coming inside bracket. Now let's say I want to um, create a list by some different function. Okay, so this is called list comprehension. Okay, so for I in range 10, so this also works. This will create a list. What I'm doing here is and take I for all the I what are available in range 0, 10. This is the logic. So take I for for those i's which are present in range function. Okay, so I in range 0, 10. That means first, so always go from right to left. Okay, so right to left, if I go, so first it will consider the values from 0 to 10, 0 to 9, right? 10 excluded, and then it will be storing in I. Okay, and then it will be printing I. This entire logic works like that. First values and then store in I and then print I for I in range. So that works like this. So you got it right. Any question? Okay. Now let's say I have a list x equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I want to print all the elements using for loop. Okay. So how can we do that? How to access elements using for loop? So for val or say any I for I in x, this x is the list. So what I'm going to do is for I in x, similar to this function, okay, it works like this. For I in x, print I. So what it will do is, it will print all the elements. And how it works? Initially, I takes first, I mean, zero index. So zero index value is 1. Then it's moved forward. It's moved forward and take first index, one index. One index means 2. Then second index, 3. Then third index, 4. Then fourth index, 5. Then fifth index, 6, and it prints all the values from the list. That's how it works. Got it right? Okay. Now let's say uh, we want to use list comprehension and we want to print these values without using for loop in a block. This is a block, right? So we want to use list comprehension. What's the formula? X equal to 10, 12, 9, 3, 5, 6. This is a new list again. Okay. Different list. So this is list comprehension. I'm putting val for val in x. So how it works? Go from the right hand side. X. What is x? This is the list. So and then we're mentioning val in x. That means we are storing all these elements in val. And then what we are doing is val for val in x. We are printing the values of val. So you could put I also. This is as per your own choice. I for I in x. Okay. Or let me put val only so that it explains that earlier we used I, now we are using val, so that you understand that any different name also you can put. So val for val in x, this will print the same elements like 10, 12, 9, 3, 5, 6, right? Okay. Now let's say,
Avinash,
yeah, go ahead.
sorry, I have one question. Yeah.
Yes,
So
go ahead.
let's say this one, the current val. So it is creating a list using all the elements means whatever are elements present in X, right? But in the
Absolutely.
previous example on
Here,
39,
this one.
you are actually printing the values. So it's not creating the list out of those
No,
elements, right?
no, it's not creating the values. It's printing the. You are right, actually. If you see here, this was creating list. I for I in range. This was creating the list.
Right.
Okay. But
Hmm.
here we are printing specifically and printing all the elements, individual elements. That's why it is individual elements.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. But
And here again, value
yeah, here
yeah,
is again a list, right? Okay. Thank you.
right. Because you know why it's creating list? Because we are putting this entire statement inside a list. See, remember
List.
this is a list.
Yep. Yeah.
Third bracket opening, third bracket close. This is list. That's why all the elements will come on in list also. Right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Now let's say using list comprehension, but I want to do some function operations. What? How can we do that? So what I'm putting here is I star 3. Remember, I means to the power. Okay. So cube, I cube for I in x. Can you? Okay, I have already given the output, but yeah, okay. Can you tell me what is? Can anyone explain me the logic here? So far, I have explained you, right? Can you please explain me the logic? What is going to happen here? Tell me. Then I will understand that your understanding is clear, right? So what's the logic? How it's going to work? Explain me the logic only. I
So
star star 3. Yeah.
it will
Sorry, go
multiply all the elements with 3 and then create a list.
ahead. No, star means to the power. Only single star means
Sorry. Yeah.
multiplication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah.
Okay. So all elements to the power 3 will be considered first, and then I am putting max function. Max function is take the maximum of those values.
The last one. Okay, max.
Yeah.
Right, last one. Yeah, you are right actually. Max is the last because not last. I mean the highest.
Value. So 12 to
Then
the
So
yeah.
1728. So 12 to the power cube will
12
be
power.
1728. That's why max element is coming like this. So internally, how is it working? Again, go from right side, x. So x is 10, 12, 9, 3, 5, 6, this list. And then it is storing in I in. And then what we are going to do is I to the power 3, it's going to cube all the elements. And then it last is it going to put inside the list. And then final list, I told go from right to left. That's what I suggest actually, and it will never forget. Okay. Same thing I will do when I am explaining you statistics. I'll go definition by definition. I'll explain how it works from right to left. Okay. And last will be max. So max of all these values is 1728. That's how it works. Okay. So same way minimum. Just put minimum here. Rest is all same. I to the power 3 for I in x, and then take minimum. Again, if you go from right to left, it will work finally. So minimum is obviously 3 to the power cube. So 3 to the power cube is 27. 3 is the minimum element, right? Obviously, a cube of this minimum element will be the minimum only. That's why 27. Got it clear all? Okay. Now let me define a new list. My list equal to 10, 12, 9, 5. Okay. And print the same values will be printed. Okay. Let's I have shown you already this, so I'm deleting. I've shown you, right? X2 is 2 means second index till last index. This thing I've shown you already. Let me delete it. These things I've shown you. Okay. Now, similar to list, there is one more data type in Python, which is tuple. And the difference between list and tuple is list you can use this bracket, and from tuple mandatorily you need to use first bracket. So first bracket, and suppose I want to create a tuple. This is creating a tuple of strings, but it does not mean that tuple only contains strings or characters. Not like that. Tuple also considers numeric values as well as character values together, or boolean values, etc. So let's see how it works. So my tuple equal to apple, banana, cherry, and I'm putting inside first bracket. That means it's going to create a tuple having elements apple, banana, and cherry. So let's see how it works. If I want to print my tuple, the elements of from this tuple will be printed, and the output will be again inside a tuple, so that you understand that this is a tuple. Now let's see the data type of tuple. Type of my tuple. If you print it, it will show tuple. Earlier, remember we was showing type of x, which if x was a list, it was going to print list. Now it will print tuple because the data type of this object is tuple. That's why. Now, okay, one more function. This works for list also. Print len of x or my tuple. This is going to give me the length of the tuple. Length means number of elements. Number of elements is 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 3 elements. So 3. If I would have put say mango and execute it again, and if I want to print length, what will happen? What will be the length? New length?
4.
Can anyone
4.
tell me?
4.
4.
Right. So length of my tuple is 4 because now 4 elements are there. Similarly, if you would have 10 elements, it would have given us 10. Now say we are going to create a tuple of having say character values, integer values, and say boolean values. This is also possible, just to show you. Okay. And if you want to print it, so print tuple 1, print tuple 2, print tuple 3. So it is printing all the three tuples. First, apple, banana, cherry. Second, 1, 5, 7, and 3. And third, true, false, false. Okay. Similarly, you could create a tuple of different elements, different types of elements, like say ABC, string, then integer, then Boolean values. This also works. Okay. If you print it now, tuple 1, it will print these elements ABC, 34, true, 40, and male. Okay. Now, if you want to check the data type, I already covered, but let's see print of type of my type class tuple. Okay. If you print it, then it will show that the class is tuple. Similar to list, we can access elements for tuple also, like print my tuple 1. This will print the element which has an index 1. So can anyone of you tell me what will be the output? My tuple 1. Right. Because 0 is apple, 1 is banana.
Banana.
Right. You are right. And what will be 2?
Cherry.
Anyone else? Right. So now I have a good understanding. Okay. Okay. Now say if I want to access the last element from tuple or list. Remember, last element means if I want to access from last, we need to put minus. So my tuple of -1, this means last element. Okay.
Cherry.
Right. And my tuple -2, what will be -2?
Banana.
So in this case, it will be second last element. Banana. Similarly, -3 means third last element. -10 means 10th last element. So from last element till 10th element is 10th last element. But I don't have it. So okay. So okay, what will be -3?
Apple.
Apple.
Good. Let me keep it -2 only because I have updated the statement. Okay. And similar to list, like if I want to access the values in between 2:5, I mean values from 2:5 is okay. Remember why it's doing like this? Because I don't have elements for index 3, 4, and 5. So it's showing index 2 only. Okay. I mean 3 and 4. So 5 will be excluded. So index 2 is cherry, right? And if you want to access all the elements from first till fourth position or third index, is to 4. Like this. Okay. So that's about tuple. Now, third data type is set. Okay. Set is to be defined like this. Only difference is brackets. Okay. One thing actually, if you want to access, I mean, if you want to update the elements, update of elements in a tuple is not possible because tuple is immutable. Okay, what does it mean? Immutable means you cannot immute the elements of a tuple. Like we were doing x2 equal to 100, 1, if you remember, or 500, if you remember. Same thing if we want to do with my tuple. Okay, let's see what happens. My tuple 2 equal to say mango. Okay, let's see what it does, what it gives output. Okay, it says tuple object does not support item assignment. Very clear cut error. Tuple object does not support item assignment. That means tuple is immutable. It's not mutable. List is mutable, but tuple is not mutable. That's the primary difference between list and tuple. Sometimes this can be an interview question also, like what are the differences between list and tuple. You should mention that list can be inside third bracket, tuple can be inside first bracket. Tuple is mutable, list is list is mutable, tuple is immutable. That's why it's not working. So let me keep it like this so that you understand. Let the keep error also. So this is tuple object does not support item assignment, right? Now let's move to set. Set is only changing the bracket, like second bracket or braces. Second bracket, 1, 2, 3. Let's create it and let's print it. Okay. Let's check the type of my set. Type will be set. Remember, right? And if you put print, it will be class set. Class set. Okay. Now say if you want to add a new element, okay, like list has append, extend. Set does not have append or extend. It has add function. So my set dot add 4. What it does is it adds a new element to the set existing set with value 4. So my set dot add 4. Let's print it. 1, 2, 3 was there earlier, and now 4 has been added as a new element to the same set, my set. That's why my set has been updated. And if you print my set now, it don't give only the last 3 values. It's updated with the this 4th value also. Okay, got it. Now let's say we create 2 different sets. I'll tell you why we are going to create it. My set 1 equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. My set 2 equal to 3, 4, 5, 7. Let's execute this. Okay. Do you remember what is union and intersection in mathematics? Remember, what is this?
Yes.
Tell me, what is this? What is
Uh,
union?
yes. So union is it will combine all the elements like with the common elements too, and in the intersection, like in like here my set one it has three, and my set two also it has three. So it will print only one three one time only.
Hmm.
Uh,
So what will be the values of my set one dot union? This is the formula. My set one dot union and then my set two. What will be the output? What's your name? Sorry, because I don't see it coming in my laptop. Okay.
it's
What's your name?
Roshni.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
Roshni,
So
what will be the values, output?
output should be 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 7.
Okay. You are
I
right actually, but in Python, like these elements are one element, 3, 3.
okay.
I mean, it will come one.
This, you are talking about union all. Here it's
Union all,
just
yes.
it will only present only one time. If some data is coming to twice, then it will
Right.
only give it on one time. So that's
Right.
an
You are right.
union.
Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay. Good. I'm glad that you all remember still and you're able to answer it correctly. Okay. Similar way, what is intersection? Okay. I have already shown you the output, but okay. My set
Common
one dot
elements.
intersection. Sorry. Hello.
Common elements in set 1 and set 2.
Right. So what are the common elements? 3 and 4, right? 1, 2 is non-common, uncommon, and 5, 7 is uncommon between these two sets. Only 3, 4. So if we print it, it will give 3, 4. Okay. So that's about set. Now let's move forward with dictionary. This is very, very important data type in Python, and this is the mostly that we are going to use in data science also. Suppose I want to create a record for Abhinash or for XYZ, whatever, name Abhinash. So dictionary is like it has key value pairs. Remember, dictionary and set both can be created using second bracket or braces, right? But the difference is set does not have key value pair. Okay, it has single elements, but dictionary has key value pairs. So this is one key value pair. Key is name, and the value of name is Abhinash. Key, this is second key value pair. Key is roll number, and the value of this key is 6. This is third key value pair. Key is subject, and key is subject, name is subject, and the subject value is mathematics or say statistics. Okay. So now I'll create this dictionary. Let me okay. Now let's print my dict. Now let's see how it comes. It is printing the same way because it's a dictionary, right? Now, unlike list, unlike tuple, unlike set, okay, how can we access element from a my dictionary? Dictionary elements can be called or can be updated using the key names, okay, either name or roll number or subject. That's why my dict of name, this means whatever value is in for this key will come. So what will come? Anyone who does not know Python? Anyone? So my
Avinash.
dict of name, yeah,
Avinash.
good. So my dict of name is coming as Avinash. So what will come? My dict of roll number, as I mentioned, dictionary can be called only using key.
E.
So my dict of roll number, what will be this?
6.
Good. My dict of subject, what will be this?
Stat.
10. Statistics, right? Okay, yeah, I have done some, purposefully. Okay, so let's say mathematics. Okay, now unlike list, unlike tuple, unlike set, if I want to update the value of a dictionary, then I need to update the value of a dictionary by calling its key. Okay, suppose I want to change the subject statistics to mathematics or mathematics to statistics. So my dict of this subject equal to mathematics. So how it works? My dict of this key subject equal to mathematics. If I update it, now I will check whether it has been updated correctly. So I'll print my dict again and see it came as name Avinash, roll number 6, subject mathematics. Now statistics has been updated by mathematics. Right? That's how you update the dictionary. Okay. Another approach is like you could use update function also. My dict dot update. In that case, what you need to do is you need to mention the key value pair. Okay. This update, if the element is not there, it will be added. Okay. So suppose I want to add marks and 100 key value pair. Marks is the key, 100 is the value. So my dict dot update marks 100. Let's execute this and let's print it. What will happen? So it will give name, roll number, subject as well as marks. See, marks 100, name Avinash, roll number 6, subject mathematics. This new key value pair has been added to the last list. Okay. Now, hope it is clear. Now, it's important that you understand how to call different, how to print different keys and different values. So I'm going to use a for say q or say I or say val, whatever. For val in my dict or say I only. Okay. For I in my dict, print my dict of I. What it does is, tell me what it does. Anyone who have understood properly? For I in my dict, print my dict of I. What will it do? Tell me. So basically, what we are going to do is we are running a for loop. I in my dict means all the it will take all the key value pairs and then print my dict of I. This means key, my dict of key. So my dict of key. So let's see how it works and
Assigning
yeah. So what it does, initially I will be I is like all the keys. Okay, for I in my dict means these are all the keys. So I initially it will be say name, right? So name, my dict of name is Avinash. My dict of roll number is 6. My dict of subject is mathematics. And I think there will be marks also. So I have not taken. So Avinash 6 mathematics and the marks is 100. Right? Got it? So this I means moving with all the keys available in my dict. Okay.
But
I
why
have two
don't we get
questions.
the same sequence,
Hello.
Avinash?
Yeah, one by one. Sorry. Yes, tell me.
Sorry.
Yeah, I
Why
also.
it's not in the sequence?
Uh, sorry, I mean, what's your question?
Why it's not in the sequence? The output?
Okay.
It
Why
should
it's
be
not in
like
the sequence?
100,
Right.
then yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. Right. No, it's in sequence. Only while we were updating the list, right? Marks came in the first position, but list is in sequence only. If you see name, roll number, subject, and lastly we added marks, right? So that's why last value is mark. So it's in sequence only. first key will be name, roll number, subject, and then we added marks. Right? So that's why it's in sequence, if you remember.
Okay. Okay, so it will
Okay.
take the original sequence,
Right,
not
right,
the
original
current
sequence.
one. Okay,
Right,
okay,
right,
thank
right.
you.
Yeah, someone else was also asking question. Is the same question or something?
Yes,
Chat?
it was a question. Yeah.
Okay, same question, right? Okay. Now, suppose I want to check the items, my dig dot items. My dig dot items means whatever item has been present, like name, this is key value pair, this is key value pair, this is key. So it's printing in terms of tuples, okay, inside a list. So these are items, all the key value pairs, and if I want to check only the values, that formula is my dig dot values. Only my dig dot values. This will be giving me only the values without the keys. So these are the values: Abhinash 6, mathematics 100, right? And my dig dot keys, this will give only the keys. Remember these formulas or scripts. My dig dot keys means only the keys: name, roll number, subject, marks, right? If someone asks you like how can you access the keys from a dictionary, that is my dig dot keys. How can you access the values, my dig dot values? How can you access all the items, my dig dot items? You are able to answer, right? Now, like list comprehension was there, similar to list comprehension, dictionary comprehension is also there. Let's understand what is dictionary comprehension. So dictionary comprehension will, let me put like the d equal to x comma x plus 1. That means I'll take x and then I'll take x plus 1 also. X, and what is x? X for x in range 10. Okay, sorry, I'm going to show you how to create a dictionary from dictionary comprehension. So x comma x plus 1. So this is key value pair. X will be considered as key. X plus 1 will be just the x plus 1 value as value of the key x. And what is x? X is for x in range of 10. So initially it will take value from 0 to 9, and for 0 the value will be 1, for 1 the value will be 2, for 2 the value will be 3, like this. And it will create a dictionary. You know why? Because I'm writing here second bracket. Okay, this is why. That's why it's creating dictionary, and the key value pair is this one. Remember, when I was printing item, it was doing like this, right? Name of Vinas, then roll number 6, subject mathematics, and marks 100. So what it will do is it will create a dictionary of these key value pairs. If you print it, like I mentioned, initially 0 to 9. So 0 to 9, and 0, for 0, the value will be 0 plus 1. So 1. For 1, the value will be 1 plus 1. So 2, 1, 2. That's why 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2 value, 3, 4, 3 value, right? This is, so this x, this is the value. Sorry, this is the value is 2. So this is the key. Okay, and this is the value. So 0 comma 1, the value will be 0. 1 comma 2, the value will be 1. 2 comma 3, the value will be 3. 3 comma 4, the value will be 3, and so on. Got it, right? Any question? Oh,
Avinash, so
yes,
when
go
we
ahead.
yeah, so when we print the elements
Mm-hmm,
from the dictionary,
mm-hmm,
so you are
mm-hmm,
saying that uh, the result means the output is actually the tuple, right? So for example, dictionary keys. So that is tuple, and
mm-hmm.
then we have list
See,
inside tuple.
no, what we are
That
doing
correct?
is
Okay,
basically, no, what we are doing is we are creating a tuple as key x comma x plus 1. We are creating a tuple as key. See, this is tuple 0 1. This is tuple. This is a single key. 1 2. This is a tuple. This is a single key. 2 3. This is a tuple. This is a single key. And for this tuple key, the value is 0. For this tuple key, value is 1. For this tuple key,
right.
value is,
But before this, just like if you just
yeah.
scroll up a little bit,
So
yeah,
when you are
these,
printing
yeah,
items, yeah, when you are printing items, this is a list. This is a tuple, right?
right.
So all the tuple
And
elements will come as key
yeah,
value
so
pairs,
all the tuple elements are in one list,
right?
and then that one list is the tuple itself. I don't
Yes,
know,
if you
based on
yeah,
the
if
okay,
you, yes, if you print mydic dot items, it will be printed like this. All the tuples inside list.
Okay.
These are tuples,
Okay.
right? And inside list. You are right, actually. Your understanding is right. So if you understand like this, you will never forget what is list, what is
Okay.
tuple. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Now, yeah. Now here we are going to create a dictionary whose keys are tuples and values are individual elements. So these are keys are tuples and values are individual elements, right? If you print D, okay. Now if I want to print only the keys from D, so D dot keys, remember these are tuple keys, right? 0, 1, 1, 2. This is coming from this one, 2, 3, and so on and so on. And if I print D dot values, we'll get only 0 till 9. So 0 till 9. Okay. If I print D dot items, again all the evaluate pairs. This one, then this one, then this one, right? Got it, right? Okay, so yeah, very good. I mean,